Hi, I'm Larry McAtee, Ward 3 City Councilman, and we've got an exciting show for this month. It's the fall, it's Thanksgiving, and we have a big event coming up on Thanksgiving Day. And to talk about that event, we have the Chairman of the Board of Directors of Eagle Ridge Institute, Bruce Holmes, with us. Bruce, nice to have you with us today, sir.
Nice to be here.
How long have you been involved with Eagle Ridge?
About 20 years.
20 years. And how long is as the head of the board?
About 17 years.
Fantastic. And so you've been through a number of turkey trots, haven't you?
A bunch of them.
And we're coming back to Lake Hefner this year.
Right.
And we have with us also from Eagle Ridge a specialist, Hiawatha. Tell the folks what you do, sir.
Well, I'm a prevention specialist, Larry, there at Eagle Ridge. I've been there about 10 years, so I actually work directly with our communities, families, our schools, legislators, lawmakers to actually try to change different issues in our communities, dealing with substance abuse and in prevention.
What are some of the issues that you've dealt with recently, Hiawatha?
Well, actually, we've dealt with everything from tobacco training, Clean Air Acts in our cities. We help write the resolution for our clean air parks here in Oklahoma City. We've done 24/7 prop policies and social host legislation as well for underage drinking prevention. So we do quite a lot dealing with environmental trainings and environmental prevention.
Now, the purpose of the turkey trot, not only to get families together, Bruce, but is also to raise funds for the ongoing activities of Eagle Ridge. Is that right?
Right. We have about 13 programs which we administer in and around the state. Everything from drug court to therapeutic foster care to having a residential treatment center up in Guthrie for young women which have been separated from their children, bringing their children back into the situation with them, which is, I think that's one of the things that Heather specifically really was geared to and enjoyed one of our programs that brought her into working with us.
Mm-hmm. Now, Heather, you're a volunteer.
I am a volunteer,
And
yes.
Your normal area of activity is in nursing?
Right, I've been a registered nurse for many years, and I've been in nursing education for really the last 20 years or so.
And now your involvement with the turkey trot is, you are the...
I am the chairperson this year of the 14th Annual Turkey Trot. I volunteered last year because of Bruce and my friendship with Bruce and got involved that way, and I was nominated, so here we are. So we're excited to sort of be starting over back at Lake Hefner, and we're anticipating that we're going to build the trot so that as years go on, we can get it bigger and better so that we can serve so many of the people who were helped by the programs at Eagle Ridge.
Now, one of the people that Bruce mentioned who's helped by the programs is the Guthrie Center for Young Ladies. Mm-hmm. How about telling us a little bit about that, Hiawatha?
Well, that program, it is our family treatment center, and for young ladies that had substance abuse, they're going through rehabilitation, they're transitioning back into their own communities. Well, it's an in-residence facility. And those families, those young ladies can be there with their children for up to, say, 18 months to transition back into the lifestyles, into their own homes. And since we've done this, we've actually put back over 100 different families just with that program there.
Well, boy, that's a fantastic result.
It's an
then, isn't
awesome
it?
program, awesome program.
Well, let's talk about our turkey trot. It comes up Thanksgiving morning. What time do the folks need to get out there that are going to participate? Heather?
Well, we've got early registration starts at 7 o'clock, so we'll be there before that getting everything set up, and you can come out early at 7. And the race actually begins at 8:15, the 5K turkey trot does. But before that, we will start the 1 mile fun run, and then we will also at the same time be having the gobbler dash going on. So between 8 and 8:30, all the events will be going on.
Now, people, though, don't have to wait till Thanksgiving morning to make
No.
their commitment to run and to register, do they?
No. We've got a Facebook page called the Oklahoma City Turkey Trot. So there have been a couple of different names for it, but that is our name that's out there. And our webpage is www.oklahomacityturkeytrot.org. And you can go there and register. You can also go there to sponsor if you'd like to, or volunteer. So we have all those different links on the page.
Well, let's talk about sponsor a minute. Bruce, if a business person was out there today watching our program and they wanted to get involved by sponsoring, what opportunities are there for them?
Well, we have several levels, of course, where they can either be involved from the standpoint of helping sponsor a program, one of our programs, or they can actually come in and T-shirt recognition, sign recognition, but we hope that that they recognize that their contributions are helping the community, and not just our community, but the communities around the state that we are involved in. So from that aspect of it, whether it's $500, $1,000, $5,000, why we certainly would anticipate that we would try to get them the recognition, and also that they recognize that they are contributing overall.
Are there T-shirts for the participants?
There are. We will have long sleeve T-shirts this year of a great quality. Sometimes at Lake Hefner on Thanksgiving morning, it can be a little windy and a little cool. So that T-shirt should keep everybody warm. So they will get that.
Now, let's be truthful.
Okay.
Sometimes at Lake Hefner,
Right.
not a little windy and
Right.
a little cool.
That's right.
It can be very windy
You're
and very
right.
cold.
That's why you have to run out there. You come out to run and move.
I did that one year with my grandson, many, many years ago now, Hiawatha, and we got the wrong information. I got the wrong information about the start time, and it is a lot colder at 6 a.m. than it'll be at 8:15.
I can
That's
tell
right.
you, my first run, this will be my 9th run with the trot. And my first one at Lake Hefner, it was ice. And I didn't even know if I'd be staying and going anymore, but you're right, and it's just strange. One year you can go out there and it can be beautiful, and then one year it can just be blizzards, but it's great, it's worth it. And the runners, they love it, so I don't think it's keeping the runners away. So if they can be there, we can be there.
But now you have another option, I think, going this year, that if I wanted to be involved in the turkey trot, I could be something called a sleepwalker.
A sleepwalker, absolutely. We know it's Thanksgiving morning, and we know there's a few of them that wants to sleep in a few minutes while someone's in the kitchen. Well, if they want to sleep in and dream about running with us, they can go ahead and pay their registration and just stay in the bed and just root us on who's out there at the lake.
Now, Eagle Ridge has got a rich history, though, apart from the turkey trot, doesn't it, Bruce? When did it get started? And
Got started about 25 years ago. 3 individuals started it, and right now John Mayfield is the director. He's been director, I think, the entire 25-year period, and we actually have John's getting to be older like me and some of the rest of us, and so he's kind of semi-retired, and so he's now sharing those duties of directorship with Salida Breslin, and she's our co-director as well now. But it's been very, very effective, I believe, for that 25 years period. And we've had some programs come, some programs go, but the basic programs have stayed there the entire 25 years.
a lot of the programs are run out of your Northeast 63rd campus?
Right, yeah. We do have facilities as well in Watauga and down McAllister, up in the Tulsa area, but for the most part, and Guthrie, of course, but most of the actual facilities are run out of 63rd.
Now, you're very interested in, you said that substance abuse.
Yes.
And one of the substances you mentioned in there earlier was tobacco?
Was tobacco. As a matter of fact, this year our primary focuses are dealing with alcohol, underage alcohol, adult binge drinking, and prescription drug misuse. So again, a lot of it has to do with the contracts that we're funded through the Department of Mental Health, Substance Abuse Services, the Office of National Drug Control Policy. So a lot of our funding streams dictate what substances we look at. But we do a lot of assessment in our communities to determine which ones of these substances are more prevalent than the other. And that's how we actually funnel our resources, et cetera, when we're doing the work.
And the community itself gets involved. Those that need some counseling, that's available?
Well, again, on the prevention side, we can refer, we have our own counseling, our therapeutic foster care, our counseling services. We will refer individuals when we see those things. But looking at the community universally, those things can come forward. So people can contact us for those types of support.
And what I gather with your passion and your enthusiasm is once people find out what's going on out there, they end up being volunteers and end up being directors of the race.
That's right. That's right. It's just, it's an exciting place, and the people that I've met out there are just so committed to helping, and I was drawn to the recovery efforts. Recovery is near and dear to my heart, and especially the Guthrie Home with the young moms and children. So they just have a number of wonderful programs.
Now, you still have some need for some volunteers on the day of the turkey trot?
We do. We need people to help us with registration. We need people to help with parking, a little bit of directing with that. We'll need people to give out water along the run itself, to be at the finish line, to help us with medals. So we have volunteers, but we sure do need some more. So you can go to our website, and there's a place where you can click and volunteer. So we just encourage people to do that. And we'll get in touch with you.
Let's just do a shameless commercial here. That website for volunteers,
right.
How do we do that? And also to register.
Okay, it's www.oklahomacity.turkeytrot.org, all low caps. And so when you open the page, you'll see us there. And there is a place where you can click to register, volunteer, sponsor, contact us.
Okay, now, as far as registering and participating, we've got a 5K race that starts at 8:15.
Yes.
Okay, and then we have a 1 mile walk and fun run.
Yes.
And
yes.
it starts at?
That starts at 8 o'clock. We're going to start that before. And then the Gobbler Dash, I believe, is starting probably right after the 8:15 5K. We'll finish with the 1 mile fun run, get all of our runners going, and then maybe collect some of the runners from the 1 mile to regroup with their families, perhaps, and come with the little kids to do the Gobbler Dash.
Now, wait a minute now. Little kids and a Gobbler Dash.
Yeah. That's what we're thinking.
Did you happen to bring anybody down that the kids might identify with?
There might be a gobbler. Did you hear something?
Yeah,
I thought I heard something.
There may be.
Well, I think let's take a brief rest here, catch our breath, and see if we can introduce the gobbler, the featured gobbler from our Gobbler Dash, okay?
Okay.
Great.
We'll be right back. Well, we're back from break, and Heather, we mentioned before break, we kind of did a little baiting of the audience out there. We have a special guest with us this morning?
Yes, we have the gobbler.
The gobbler?
The gobbler. Gobbler.
Now, does
There he is.
Does this gobbler know what's coming up here in a couple of weeks? We have Thanksgiving Day. What's the role of the gobbler on Thanksgiving Day going to be?
Well, the gobbler is going to run. The gobbler is not going to run the 5K, but the gobbler is going to run the Gobbler Dash.
Right.
Right.
And the Gobbler Dash is for whom?
It's for the families and for the children.
That's
So
right.
for this race is for celebrating families. So lots of kids come out, lots of push cars come out, push chairs with the children. So we have this special, like 100-yard dash for just those kids that have a special activity. And
Right.
the gobbler is going to be there leading the charge and making sure that they're out there enjoying themselves.
That's right.
So the kids will have a great time when they get out there.
Right.
That's right.
And
That's right.
the serious runners will have a great time before then doing the 5K. The
That's
amateur
right.
runners will have a good time walking or doing a 1 mile fun run.
That's right. That's
What
right.
an event.
That's right. It's a great way to give back on Thanksgiving. We've all got so much to be grateful for. And so it's a good way to give back, and it's a great way to burn calories before
you
Thanksgiving
eat.
dinner.
Build up an appetite.
That's
There you go.
right, to build up an appetite.
Now, does the gobbler know that what's going to happen to a lot of the gobbler's friends if we get really burned up and get hungry? That a lot of the gobbler's friends are not going to make it to the day after Thanksgiving? We haven't told the gobbler that, have we yet?
Ignorance is bliss.
I hope we
right?
cut that out.
And actually, that's why she runs so fast.
She runs so fast. She wants to be
She's
invited
been around for a
back
while.
next year.
She's
Okay.
been around for a while.
Bruce, Heather, Hiawatha, thanks for coming down.
Thank
Gobbler, thanks for coming down. And may God bless each one of you as this Thanksgiving, many people from Oklahoma City will catch the vision of the community that Eagle Ridge has, come out, participate, and then maybe be encouraged to come alongside as a volunteer or as you did, Hiawatha, as a full-time employee.
Right.
Bruce, thank you for your leadership out there.
Well, thank you
Folks,
for you and the city council that put in the thousands of hours on our behalf, Larry. It goes largely unappreciated in many cases, but we recognize, I think, the citizens of Oklahoma City, how much you contribute to our success in our city.
Well, thank you, sir. May God's blessing be on Eagle Ridge.
Thank
May
you,
God
sir.
bless each one of you during this Thanksgiving as we give thanks to our Lord for all the blessings we have. Let's show that Thanksgiving spirit, that gratitude by coming out and supporting Eagle Ridge on Thanksgiving morning with the Turkey Trot. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.